Hello, welcome back. My name's Angela and this is my video diary of my rag rug project. Yesterday I added the spools to my ORCO 70 Loom and I threaded the warp guide, and today I am working on actually winding the warp onto my sections. So I am doing, the ORCO loom has 19 sections total, but I am working on 15 sections. So far I've done 8. Yep, I've done 8 sections, so I'm over halfway there. So I'm just wanting to show you how I'm doing it. So my loom, so I don't know if you can see, you can kind of see here. So I have actually numbered each section, but I've numbered a little bit different than what I've seen other people do it. So my center section, I actually marked as center. And then I marked from center outward. So this is center 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then like it's the same on the other side. So this one was center 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's actually a 10th section on each end for 19 sections total. Each section is 2 inches wide on an ORCO, and I also believe the Union loom is also a 2-inch section. I'm not sure about what other looms are, but that's just what my loom is. So I have my thread, my warping thread going through the warping guide, and the warping guide can slide across the back beam to align with whatever section you're lining on or what you're winding onto. So I've got a knot in my ends with the loop. And what I do is I actually will, so this is the section that has all the numbers on it. I start the peg, the row before. So, and what I do is I will place the loop on the peg to the right of the section, like that. And then when I wind on to the, between this, these 2 pegs. So again, I would put my loop on this section. I'm going to get it untwisted. Make sure I get all of them, all of my loops on. And then make sure it starts to feed to the left of this peg and just start winding. So the number is actually where I count when I see the numbers, that's actually when I count. So we're going to start winding on. And I like to kneel when I'm winding because I want to be up close so I can look and make sure that I am seeing everything that's going on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm going to stop there. So I actually mark every 10 rows. And the way I mark every 10 rows is I cut up slips of paper, like index cards or a piece of paper, and I just wrote in increments of 10. So I can slip right here to mark that this is the 10th row. So that was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then this one's going to be 20, so I'm going to grab 20. I'm just going to slip it right there, and then just keep going. Now, as I'm winding, I'm looking just to make sure that the threads actually stay in the section they're supposed to be. They don't accidentally jump over a peg. Sometimes they actually get caught on the peg, and so you've got to back up a little bit to get that undone. But so far there's no issues, so I'm just going to keep going. So that was 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's another 10. So that's 30. And that's just going to get slipped right in there. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that's going to be another 10. So far, everything looks good. That's 40. I'm going to slip this right in here so it catches on the threads. Back it off just a little bit. Stick it right there. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're at 50. That's going to get slipped right in here. And nine, and then this will be my 10th one. So I'm doing 60 rounds, so that's number 60, and that's going to get, again, stuck right in there. And then I'm going to set my break. Now to secure these ends, what I do is I've got painter's tape. And I'm going to simply secure my ends with painter's tape. Just like that. So I'm going to secure the threads to try to keep them in order. So what you do, you don't bunch them up. You fold the tape around the threads so they don't bunch up, and they sort of stay in order, which will help when it comes to threading. And then I'm going to pull out some more. And I'm actually going to loop around that peg for a second. I'm going to cut some more painter's tape. And then I'm going to secure this section. So there's the painter's tape holding the section. So I've wrapped the ends so they stay together, and then this is going to hold everything together. And now all I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this. I'm going to make a new knot knot, just like that. There's my new loop, and I'm going to pull it down and I'm going to hook it on the peg. Actually, I'm going to take the braid off so I can show you where I'm hooking it. So I'm hooking it on, I'm putting the loop on this peg, and then as I get started again, it will fill this section. All right, so that took me, if I wasn't trying to show you, it probably would have taken me 7 to 10 minutes to do it, which is, in my opinion, much faster than measuring the warp on a warpy board and then having to, you know, to warp from front to back like traditional. So sectional warping isn't for everyone, but I really like warping my loom this way. So anyway, thank you for watching. Again, my name is Angela. This is Cultivating and Crafting Hope, and this is my video diary of my rag rug project on my ORCO Model 70 loom. Have a blessed day.